Hello, everybody, and welcome to Melody of the Maelstrom, where a bunch of real-life bards play Dungeons and Dragons. Before we roll the starting credits, we do have a few sponsors that we need to shout out. Thank you to our first sponsor, D&D Beyond. Do you want to have all your resources conveniently in one place? Do you hate math? Look no further! D&D Beyond has all of the digital resources you could possibly need, including books, dice, and the ability to homebrew to your heart's content. Our second sponsor is Effects May Vary, an awesome local band from Newmarket, Ontario, who specialize in making sure you always have your daily prescription for hard rock. Be sure to check out their music on Spotify. Sorry, I'm a nearsighted shark. This is hard to read. Be sure to check out their music on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you're most comfortable listening to your favorite tunes. And to follow their Facebook and other socials for show dates and announcements. Their newest song, Torn, is now available to stream, so enjoy it and remember, as always, individual effects may vary. There's also our Patreon, where we have a tier for every level of generosity. One includes being shouted out at the end of all Dire Bear games, and another includes voice acting lessons with one of the talented players in our network of games. Finally, we have merch. Do you want a sweater, a shirt, or maybe even a mouse pad with that awesome Dire Bear logo? Be sure to check out the Pride section on our merch store as well. It is now Rainbow Month, and we will always show our colors. We also have t-shirts, sweaters, and sweatpants, stickers, and tank tops. So go ahead and check out our merch page wherever, so you can find whatever it is your heart desires. My name is Shark Manar, and thank you, and we're gonna roll those title credits now.
Straight.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back.
Where'd the shark go?
I
want my shark back.
Shark Manar only showed up, unfortunately, to read the credits for today. So
we had a whole storyline planned and everything.
Well, she can't breathe for super long out of water, so unfortunately, I did have to return her to the depths where she belongs. Panic. So, unfortunately, Shark Manar won't be joining us again today. She might join us again in the future. Okay, I'm sorry. I know. I'm not as cool as Shark Manar, okay? Like... So, to recap, the party made their way into the heart of the mountain, where they met Mithras, the father of Nyx, and he led all of you into the grove, where he attempted to begin a particular ceremony in order to help Nyx in some way that was not actually made clear at all. But unfortunately, as the ceremony started, you were all attacked by an invader, not only in-game, but outside of game, as the wonderful DM from Wednesday's game, JT, made a guest appearance to try and murder all of you. And that went particularly... JT. It went particularly well for all of you, and not particularly well for all of him.
Yeah, we beat his ass hard.
Yeah, you guys did. So at the end of the session, one of the male twin fell dead at your feet.
The male twinks?
Male twin, stop it.
Oh.
It is Rainbow Month.
Hey, it is. Cool. Yeah, that's why I said.
Can we just go to the technical difficulties screen for a second? I gotta yell at somebody.
Who, me?
No, okay.
Right. So he literally just fell dead at our feet. Is that where we're at?
I believe some instructions were yelled to Mithras and
Yes.
everybody else who was in the grove to watch out for another blue-skinned individual who has the ability to turn invisible.
That's
Oh,
probably
what I
very
wouldn't-
useful for someone colored blue.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for my Eye of
Are you
Apollo right now.
You stand out a little bit. That doesn't transition into another game.
I know.
Nice try, Kyle.
I know, but I just finished drawing it up on my other character sheet. What did I
Okay.
do now?
Oh, right.
I think we may have
should
lost
do
somebody.
things like examine the weird bug armor.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search the entire area for any suspicious. Like, this guy didn't just. Well, I shouldn't say that. He totally could just pop in, but I'm gonna take a look around and see if I can find any evidence of how he knew we were here, or if he showed up from somewhere.
Well, could you check to see how dead the bear is exactly?
Sorry, how what?
Yeah. You can go ahead and roll me an investigation or a perception check.
Cool. Let's do that, shall we? I'm doing that right now. Investigation.
Wait,
I
did
don't,
we?
I don't know why, but when you said that, the Indiana Jones theme jumped to my head. Investigation.
Investigation.
Da, da, da.
Don't fight it.
Bunch of Nazis.
Investigation. Look around.
That's
See
cute.
shit. Da. Okay, before we get.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The ADHD is strong in this room right
So
now.
we all play D&D. Of course it is. All right. So
I rolled an 11.
it's luckily for you. It's not particularly difficult to remember because it's it was a high octane kind of moment. There was a lot of stress, a lot of things going on. But the first wounds that are on this individual were 4 very large like slashes across his chest, like something very big, just like gave him a slash.
Mm-hmm. So that was before he even arrived.
Potentially, yeah.
I turn to Bovidius and get his attention after he's done yelling at everybody.
I immediately come and what do you need, Fidget?
We need to check on the bear.
I agree. I don't want to split the party.
I will send the bird.
Yes, the bird. I always forget about the bird. Yes, Father. Thank you. Send your bird, please, and let me know what it sees.
So you guys you guys did walk for quite a while to get here. I think it would be pretty safe to rule that it is outside of 100 feet.
That's fair.
Bollocks. I'll go over to Mithras and I'll say, I'll kind of lean into him. I'm not going to broadcast this to all of the druids in the grove, but I'll just be like, I was just reminded that there appeared to be large claw marks on that fellow's chest when he arrived, such as would be left by the bear that guarded this tunnel. If you haven't already, please send a runner after to check on the bear.
He immediately just looks at the fox that is still like over his shoulders before it just skitters down his arm and darts away.
Embaro, you wanted to?
No, I didn't say it. I didn't say nothing.
Oh, fuck me.
No, that's fine.
I'm going to follow, like, basically I know where he came from, right? Like what direction he originally arrived in.
Yeah, his footprints are walking in the same direction that all of yours were.
Okay. I'm going to track him for a short distance.
Okay. You retrace his footsteps all the way to the mouth of the tunnel that all of you entered through.
Mm-hmm. So he can't teleport. So that means it's not a family trait. So she's got...
Sorry, what?
If he could teleport, he would have just popped in. He followed us in.
Possible that the tree also has some sort of a ward set up to protect itself. It wouldn't surprise me that a bunch of druids hiding inside of a tree might have a way to protect themselves from that. Hard to
Possible.
say.
It's possible. But,
Then again,
I don't know.
we need to ask, what was all that hubbub with the tree then?
Yeah. Well, he also called lightning from inside, so whatever words they have, they seem to be only to get in. Once you're in, you can kind of do what you want.
The rules inside of trees is so confusing.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
examine the corpse.
I also have like a living origami creature that crawls around on my shoulder, so I don't know. If
Fair
that's-
enough, honestly.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Reader Die?
No, I heard it though.
Okay, you should watch it. Um,
Girl!
And ADD.
Yep.
so I've got a plus of the 1 on medicine check. I can. What's the one? I can give myself advantage on skill checks, right? That's a thing I can
With
do.
your bird?
With the bird?
Bird
believe
performs help
so.
action, you perform skill check?
Ability check is not quite the same. Yeah, okay. I'll get Bird to give me a hand. I want to pick apart the corpse a bit. Just a bit. I want to see what's going on.
So
The armor is suspicious.
normally
It's made of goo.
normally I would encourage one of your party members to help you with something like that. But ravens are fucking built to pull
Yeah.
corpses apart. So I will let this one slide.
Yeah. You got Dr. Carrion on the case, man.
Yeah, this is what ravens are built for. So I can't really say no to that one. So yeah, go ahead. Roll a medicine. You want to do medicine?
That's 1. This is not going to work.
There's no corpse diving skill, unfortunately. So
No. 16 will do. Maybe. I don't know. That's something. I don't think I would have like many tools. I don't think I have a kit. I have a medicine kit. I could probably use one of my healing kits for this, right? I assume that has like tools.
What exactly are you trying to do?
I want to.
Like, I know you want to pull it apart, but like, I need to.
I want to figure out what the armor it's made of.
Okay.
It's strange. I think it's the goo from earlier. I think he's become one with goo. It's kind of like Ghostbusters too.
It's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I think he might be
Ectoplasmic
Ivan
filth.
Ooze.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll me a medicine ? Check with advantage.
16.
Was that with the? Oh, that was with advantage. My bad. Okay. So
Don't
as
forget
you
to add your
are,
+1. It was 17, man.
No, that includes the +1. I'm not lying.
Maybe I'm nuts. Anyway.
It's 16.
as you are pulling apart, this weird black, sludgy, almost sludgy substance from like you're peeling it away from his skin, and it comes off. It like sloughs off in chunks, and you realize that it is. You realize that it is some sort of other living creature that was alive at one point, and it has died and begun to rot on the outside of this individual.
So, it's physically attached to him too, right?
Yeah.
it's like a parasite.
It's a symbiote. It's like, it could be a graft. Depends. It's probably a symbiote.
Rendell, can you do
I
me
don't
a
know
favor
that in character,
and-
but
Can you do me a favor
it
and roll
does
me
look
a
like it's
investigation
leeching
check as
off
well?
him. Sorry?
Investigation?
Yeah.
Let's see here. 18.
So, as he's pulling this away and it's coming off in these pieces, you are immediately reminded of barnacles.
Barnacles?
Barnacles and other stagnant life that usually grows upon rocks in the ocean. And so it has formed this layer, this protective layer around this individual. But unfortunately, a lot of these creatures cannot survive outside of the sea.
Oh, that's kind of gross.
What do you make of this exactly? This is my new voice now. Tell me what you suspect.
Oh shit! Severus Snape is on our team now.
Yeah.
Snape.
Tell me what the armor is made of,
Snape.
Potter.
No.
It's like a barnacle.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
did you say a bezoar?
No, a barnacle. Crunchy outside, soft inside.
Where does one find these barnacles?
Usually. In the water. You've probably seen them. They get stuck to boats all the time.
Oh, is that what those are called?
Barnacles, mussels.
Never thought
It
to
does bear a
ask.
striking resemblance to the mass that we found underground. Same color, same consistency. It would make sense for something that would survive in the cold and the wet survive down there. Could be connected, whatever rot is affecting the earth, affecting him. And the ducks.
Maybe we could ask Stu. Oh god. Stu.
Oh no! Alright.
Son of a duck.
Of the potatoes.
He's
Oh,
probably
I've done
buried,
terrible
isn't
thing.
I love the way you were most concerned when you realized that you fucked up his bag of holding. Like, all of this other shit is happening, and Finch is like, oh no, I fucked with Stu's potatoes. Oh no. Oh god, he's gonna be so mad.
You know what? He has more potatoes now than he realized he had this morning. I'm sure he'll be quite happy.
I just picture the Cleveland Brown. No, 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 no.
I think I bought something for just this occasion.
Oh God.
Oh, I didn't. I usually do. I'm sad now. Shit. Does anyone have any salt?
Salt? Let me
Would I have salt in my rations? Can I pour salt in the barnacles?
Like a tiny amount, probably not enough to.
I need more salt.
Also, like, to reiterate, this is not what they're supposed to look like. This is the dead, like, rotted version.
Still want to do it. Okay.
It's like, you licked a spider. Licked it.
No! Squirrel!
A dead spider.
In any case, we should dispose of the body. We wouldn't want it rotting in here. Don't know what it'll do to the tree.
We should take it out of the tree entirely. We don't know if he's connected to his sibling in some way.
You think she'll come and find the body?
She found us.
Would she want to find the body, I mean?
I don't think she'll be too impressed.
Do we keep it then?
Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag.
Do we want her to fund us? I mean,
My concern is
I'm just saying.
if she
Anybody
is
have a boss?
I think
Not for the whole body.
we should
I
have
don't
learned
have
our
a
lesson from the last time we faced her. Her brother was, not quite the same caliber, but she took us to the cleaners last time.
Yeah.
And she wasn't even mad. She was toying with us. I don't know what would happen if she was out for blood.
You would take it,
Well, she
obviously.
Yeah.
If she
We'll have to
does,
meet
on some term eventually. But I suppose you're right. We'll dispose of it.
I just want to make sure that if we fight her, we do it on our terms, on our terrain.
I
Fair
agree.
Agreed.
We should dispense with this filth. But I do not want us to separate while one of our numbers still lies injured on that table.
Maybe one of these useless druids could help us.
I mean, I
Perhaps.
don't think it's wise to insult them.
Well, they can't hear me. We're just talking.
You
That
think
was
they
me.
can't hear you.
Can I roll stealth to talk quietly?
If you really want to, sure.
Cool.
He wants to insult druids while they're not noticing.
Listen, we fought that guy and they all stood around and watched. Okay? And it was on their turf. So, Fidget's not too impressed.
I see where you're coming from.
That is pretty fair.
That's an 11.
Stage whisper is the best you're gonna do.
Okay.
What, like Homer?
These guys suck!
I start looking around.
Don't
How
let 'em
many
know I
how many
think they're
druids
useless.
noticed?
Well, I'm not going to be overt about it. I'm not going to be overt
Yeah.
about it. But I'm just
No, the
kind of
fun
like,
part is it's really hard to tell if any druids noticed because you don't see any people.
Oh, they disappeared.
No, it's just they're good at hiding
Oh yeah, they retreated
in
into the
plain
tree.
sight.
They retreated.
yeah,
Retreated.
yeah.
I'm trying so hard to run a serious game, guys. Like I'm trying. I'm trying.
whoa, what?
That's not how any of this works.
Holy.
Oh yeah, no, this is exactly how it works. I try, you guys fuck it up. This is peak D&D.
I'm very sorry. So
I make this really cool character. You guys fucking name her Britannica.
I think she had like 7 names.
I'm sorry.
This is
It's
how it
very
goes.
curious. Do
She
you
has
think
as
that
many names
druids
as
could
the
give us a new
Encyclopedia
cart now that
Britannica.
ours is crushed underneath the mountains of potatoes?
I think a
Oh
card
my
can hold
god!
500.
But could the horses survive being crushed by 500 pounds of potatoes?
Actually, that's a very good question.
Although I guess it's not meant to take like a load of 500 pounds within like a matter of
Seconds.
Split
millisecond.
second. This is split. It's like
How fast did the
almost
potatoes
instantaneous.
accelerate back into reality?
Yeah, well, here's the real question. And this is a scientific
Is
question.
this what we're gonna
This is a scientific
this is what we're
question.
gonna do today?
More
Okay.
potato man.
No, this is my only question for this.
Okay.
Do they arrive one potato at a time, or do they come all at once?
There you go.
Okay, so yes. You know that scene in Family Guy where Stewie is like a little tentacle monster and then he lays a bunch of eggs? That's how I envision it.
Okay,
Oh.
so it's like
That is precisely how I envision like brrr, and he's like, oh.
okay.
Good, good. The brain cell is thinking the same thing.
Yes, the brain cell is thinking the same thing.
Okay, so seriously then, we are going to wait here then for Nyx?
I think we should.
Well, I think the they want us to help with the ritual.
I think the ritual's off.
Yeah, I don't know.
It
I'm not
hadn't
seeing a
even
lot of
started
ritualing
yet.
going on.
The ritual had not yet begun when the attack happened. We must proceed with it.
I
Do
thought
you
he left
believe
with her.
that the attack was specifically to prevent the ritual or to delay the ritual?
I think it was just meant to delay, Sir Domino.
Prevent, if possible, finish the job his sister started, at the very
Yeah.
least.
Does
have a lot of
not having this
questions.
body here put the whole glade in danger? The body of the twin?
It is absolutely a concern, and it is why I would hope that we could get this ritual completed as quickly as possible, and all depart this area with that trash.
I do think you're right, Domino.
Well, I would imagine it's not, even if it's not going to disrupt having this body here, it'll definitely harsh the vibe. So we should move it.
Agreed.
Can I put together like a makeshift skiff during the ritual to drag it some 50 to 100 feet away? So if she does
Sure.
come looking for it, it wouldn't interrupt the ritual.
I got a
I have
blanket,
a
we can
very
just
It's gonna
use the
specific
interrupt the
body.
question for
ritual
you.
either way.
I have a very, very, very specific question for you, Domino. Where
It's
do
one
you
potato
find
at a
the
time.
wood?
There is no tree limbs to be found in this glade.
There are many tree limbs.
They're all attached to trees.
Okay.
Many of which are
I have a
attached to
blanket.
druids.
Yeah.
I have a blanket. We can just.
Can you imagine? It's just like chicka chicka chicka. You just hear screaming, and you're like,
Just walk over, just like, this one looks
and then
good.
just
Snap!
start screaming. Ah!
How to be
Alright.
exiled from a druid grove in
The
5
ADHD
seconds.
is
Yeah.
strong tonight, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
real
I
bad.
apologize.
It's real bad.
We started getting somewhere, and then all of a sudden, the derailment.
You know what lives? Hey, you know what lives in trees? Squirrels. So,
3 hours later, we move the body.
Yep.
I think Imbaro is correct. It would be better to just use a blanket, lest we harm any of these potentially awakened trees.
Hug a tree.
Hug a tree,
Um,
ride a cowboy.
I'm good.
Before the body
I'm
gets
good.
moved, I grab one of my dried up inkwells and I cut off a chunk of that armor and I put it in the inkwell and put a stopper back on it, stick it back in my pack.
Ooh.
Oh no.
That's not dangerous at all.
I've constructed a magic
possibly
item
go
using
wrong?
Hey, guys.
the I got.
I'm the
from
Deus Ex
blood of
Machina.
fallen
How are
enemy.
you? My name's Plot, last name Device.
and I'm here to fuck shit up.
You guys want to see a cursed body?
Oh, speaking of cursed bodies, was there anything of value on this guy's corpse?
Nobody's checked, so
Come on. When I investigated, I would have checked.
There.
No. Investigation checks are for. He was specifically trying to figure out what the fucking armor was.
That was me. He did one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one too.
Yeah.
Oh no, I missed the one you.
Ben's first roll was an 11.
Yeah, it was an 11.
Oh no, because you were trying to figure out whether or not. Yeah. So
Yeah,
each check
Have
is
you
for
met
specific
Fidget?
things. It's not an all-encompassing sort of.
All right, I'll roll again.
All right, what am I rolling?
You're like,
for?
bro, where did he come from? And I was like, oh, roll an investigation check, and then gave you all the hints to tell you where he probably came from. You're not, you have no idea what he has in his pockets. Nobody's looked.
All right.
Does he even
Can I
have
check
pockets?
his
I want to look.
Does this dress have pockets?
I'm very curious as well. I'm going to give him advantage.
Thank you.
I'm
All
not.
right.
I'm going to impose a
27.
disadvantage.
Okay, so as you investigate more thoroughly,
Yeah.
instead of like the kind of cursory glance that you gave it before, you pretty quickly realize that he doesn't have anything of value, at least not of like actual tangible value. But information is also pretty valuable because as you investigate, and you roll the body over, you can see these marks on his back, like just under the lip of where the armor covers. They look like scars.
What shape are the scars?
You can't quite tell. They go underneath.
Well, I got those trusty silver knives that I got from
Yeah, you do.
the werewolf. Yeah, so
Mhm.
slicey. I'm gonna take some of that armor off.
Okay. So yeah, with a sound like somebody ripping a wet towel. You just like pull
Gross.
segments of yeah, you're welcome. You just pull segments of this weird armor that he was wearing, and immediately upon his back, you can see that there are like multiple series of scars. So each of them takes the shape of two cresting waves, like moving away from each other, like sort of. And there are hundreds of them.
So are they cuts? Are they abrasions? Are they burns?
All of the above.
Are they likely
Um,
caused by the creature that was on him being his armor?
They are only on his back.
Hmm.
If I take a step
And that
back,
armor was covering his arms, his chest,
Yeah.
like partially his legs, and all and every single one of these individual scars is exactly identical to the next.
if I take a step back, do I notice a pattern?
No.
Okay.
If I
Like, you can
cross my
see that they're
eyes, does it make
you can
one
see
of
that they
those,
are
like...
in lines, right? So there is a if you close
It's
your
a
eyes,
butterfly.
like it's a velociraptor.
Oh my god, it's gritty.
But they're just in like they're perfectly spaced. They're perfectly aligned.
Hmm.
All of them were placed purposely.
Like wave shaped.
Every single one of them is two waves, like cresting away from each other.
So kind of like a tattoo of sorts.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Almost
Like
like
a
a
tattoo without ink.
stylized W or a stylized
It's like
V?
yeah, it's like
Is it kind of like a Wi-Fi signal?
scarification. It's like scarification, essentially.
Right. Okay. Can I roll knowledge history?
Sure.
See if I recognize this from any of the stuff I've read.
Absolutely you can.
That's a 27. That's a nat 20.
Oh, buddy.
So
So you remember
You-
from Back Scars and You, like occult symbols.
they used to have whole, like shows about this sort of no. So
It was
you
alien.
very distinctly remember a watermark in one of the books that you read at one point. And those two cresting waves are the symbol of Umberly.
Okay. Rendell?
Yep.
I just want to confirm what I'm seeing here. Do you recognize this?
I'll come over and take a look. Yep. Yep, I do.
So, this many scars. Is this like an initiation? Is this a sign of rank?
I'm not overly sure.
Educated guess. Why would someone do this?
Well, I mean, Randall's gonna pull off his armor, start pulling off his armor, and show off his back, which has similar scarification, but the sign of Valcour, not Umberlee.
Is his as prolific as Bibliotecus?
I forgot this guy's name.
You don't know his name. It's not.
Oh, yes, we do.
It's Bibliotech.
I'm gonna kill everyone in this room.
What's
I'm
Andy?
gonna murder you, and I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna
Donde
kill
está
you.
Bibliotecus?
I've heard that
I'm
every
gonna
day
keep
this
you alive and
weekend.
make you suffer, and then I'm gonna kill you.
Well, I mean,
Pardon me. Continue.
all mine is
Wait, what did I do?
I didn't include you, actually.
Okay, thank you.
I got it when I became a cleric of Valcour.
These guys are your mortal enemies, right?
Well, yeah. As opposed
So-
to Valcour, because Umberlee's a bitch in the deep.
So, what are the odds that you guys are kind of shadows of each other in terms of your sort of cultural structure?
Same coin, but different sides.
Yeah, reflections.
Stands to reason. I mean, I think that's what they're trying to do. From what we learned with the books.
Yeah. So, why do you think a guy with this kind of connection would come all the way out here to stop us right now?
Why Charlotte smiling?
Be afraid.
I generally am. I'm not sure. Possibly stop this ritual? Delay us?
Just distract us in general.
I would
What if this
suspect
is-
it's because we're in possession of something right now.
What if we were in possession of someone? What if this is about Nyx?
Isn't that what I said earlier?
What if it goes a little higher than Nyx?
Oh dear.
What if we
Go ahead.
what if we just led them to where they wanted to come all along?
Well, he didn't do a very good job of that.
Yeah, but we don't know if he was alone. We know he came in here alone, but we don't know if he was alone.
Hey, Rendell, what's Umberlee's deal? What does she do?
I mean, generally, she's the opposite of Valcour. Valcour would protect the sailors and those who travel. Umberlee also worshipped by sailors, but mostly out of fear of her destructiveness.
Would she be able to bring back the dead?
I mean, maybe, but from what we read in the books, Valcour had killed her.
But she's back.
I don't know if she's back yet. I still think that's what they're trying to do.
But how does Nyx tie into that?
Well, maybe we just
I
led
don't-
them to the druids, and there's a whole army in Stormfell that are about to start marching.
Oh.
Perhaps.
Well,
You know what? We came here for answers. The druids have got to have some.
Indeed, it's about time we started asking these questions of them. Come, let us see a man about a ritual. And I'll turn around and walk back over towards Mithras.
I'll follow him.
I'll join too. Even if we're going to move the body, I'm useless. I'm 2 feet tall.
I guess I'm not gonna just stand in the room alone, so I'm going to be kind of weird.
So, as all of you finish this conversation and return to that stone altar where the ritual was supposed to take place, this reddish brown fox just kind of like skitters past all of you. You can hear it like skittering like down the tunnel, and then it just weaves through your feet and then continues running. But it's not heading in that direction.
Where's it headed?
It is headed towards where the path forks to the right, and it is going towards the town.
That's neat. So about that ritual.
Isn't Mithras still right here in front of us, though?
You guys walked away from him towards the tunnel.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
everything
he
was
was-
happening as it was on the map. Sorry.
Nope.
So Mithras is no
Oh
longer
yeah, if I
standing
recall
there at the
correctly, you
altar?
guys were like, "We're gonna go check on the bear," and then like brought the body with you, and then we're like, "Oh no, wait, we should investigate."
Yeah, that works for me. It's all good. I can work with that.
I may be mistaken, but it sounded like you guys had like left.
I thought only
And
Fidget went.
I also don't think you guys had that conversation about how shitty druids are directly in front of Mithras.
Yeah, no.
It was more officially one offhanded
That's
comment.
probably why he didn't say anything, because he wasn't there to hear it. I was like,
Well, if I'd known that we had
Well,
gone
we
all the
heard
way
it.
to the entrance of the tunnel, I would not have gone because I wanted to stay with Nyx. But that's okay. If that was my misunderstanding.
but you did also say like to her father that you could protect her, right? And he was like, absolutely. So-
Anyways,
Okay.
so
I
all
wouldn't
this.
kill somebody off screen. What
Yes,
are
you
you talking
would.
about?
You killed a whole city off
Fine.
screen.
You think
Oh, was
that
that
we're-
me? Oh.
No, it wasn't you. It was
Have
the
you
other
heard
you.
of the plot?
It wasn't me, it was the bad guys. Oh wait, I am the bad guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a long campaign. We could be the bad guys by the end of it. We'll see how it goes.
Speaking of
Well,
which,
you know what they say. You either become the hero or live long enough to become the villain.
So
Y'all
if we
wanna jump off
if
this
we
cliff?
did end up going all the way to the end of the tunnel, we found the bear and the bear was dead.
oh, you guys didn't go through the tunnel. You guys stopped
Okay.
like
All right.
Yeah.
before you went into the tunnel,
That's quite the
Okay.
hike.
because then you
All
guys
right.
were like, "We're gonna no." You did the whole thing that this party is fucking famous for. Is like, we're gonna do a wait.
No, I suggested that we have one of these druids go check on the bear, and that's
you
when the fox
Yes.
went off.
This is a
Yeah.
fox.
Okay. Things are becoming more clear. Anyways, I'm gonna stop asking questions and we're just gonna go find Mithras, right?
Okay, so you guys take the path
So
that
let's
forks
check
off
on
the right.
the Mithras.
Okay, so as the fox just like bolts into the town, you guys hear the echoing boom of what sounds distinctly like thunder.
Uh-huh.
And that's actually where we're gonna go to break.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty then.
All right. I'm gonna refill on water.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Just before we went on break, the party left a little bit, just a touch, just a hair, just enough to let me get away with my shenanigans. Because as they returned, the adorable little orange-brown fox that was sent to check on the status of the Guardian ran past all of them, did not run to where he started. He forked off to the right. And as the group followed him, he forked off. Yes, he did.
Fork you.
I was so close to doing a really good recap, and somebody fucking snickered. Anyways,
Hey, look, the fox.
the last thing you guys heard was the
Damn it,
echoing
Steve.
boom of not very distant thunder.
Okay.
Are you serious? Why?
You watch your
Somebody
film
had-
with the fork and
Oh, that's
round.
cool.
So the-
Thanks, bro.
Did I immediately reset it by accident? That's not fair.
I don't know. I don't think self-imposed ones reset.
I think they do, unfortunately.
Steven.
So, you guys all hear the crackle boom of thunder
Is it
Oh,
from the
boy.
ritual area or from the town?
from the town.
And there's nobody at the ritual area now? Or did we not get eyesight on that part?
So it forks a few hundred feet away from the ritual area.
Okay.
So
Well, I guess we go running towards the town, eh, boys?
Hold on.
Rendell's already started running.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stealth my way back to the ritual area and make sure that this isn't a double cross.
I'm gonna go with Fidget.
okay, yeah. So who's
We're
going
splitting
left?
the
Who's going
party.
right?
We're
I
splitting
need to know
the
right now.
party.
Oh no! Yeah, no. Go ahead. Split the party. Go ahead.
Yay.
The bird lands on Balthazar's head. And
Who's Balthazar?
I'll go to town.
Stealthy.
He takes a help action.
Sneaky bird.
No, think about it.
Sneaky
Think
bird.
about it.
Where's
If
the
the
sneaky
bird distracts people, how could they notice? Right?
Well,
That crow from Demon Slayer.
I'm not gonna let Rendell run off alone. I'll follow him.
Okay,
I
so-
too will head to town.
It's up to you.
Who is going left? Who is going back towards the ritual area?
This guy.
Me.
Oh, so 4 of us. So it's
Wait.
going to be just Bobby and Rendell running the
not
town.
ritual area. No, wait.
No, it was.
All right.
I thought it was just originally me and you.
Left is the ritual area, right is the town. Who's going
Okay.
left? I'm realizing might be reversed on the camera. I don't actually know. Is this right?
For sure it is.
It's for sure.
Thanks. That's better.
Who's going left?
Balthazar and Fidget.
Okay, Parenthesar and
Domino,
Fidget.
if you can sneak,
and
you're
Navarro.
more than welcome. But
Where is the body of the slain twin?
As far as I know, you guys still have it.
yeah, we kind of left them.
We've got it bundled up in a blanket.
By the ritual
Swinging it off
area?
the-
Oh, we dragged it away.
Yeah, that was just where we were
Because
kind of just talking.
you guys were pulling it away to be like, we're gonna throw this away. Wait.
All right. Well, I want to stand by the body, and then I'm gonna cast Fidelium Protectum, protection from evil, and I will wait there for the sister.
Yeah, but you don't know it's the sister.
Or whatever.
He suspects.
Whatever, it's cool.
Okay. So, Domino is sort of staying in place. Half of you are going left, and the rest of you are going towards the town.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to deal with people who go left first. Can everybody roll me a really quick perception check? Everybody who's going to the ritual area.
I'm gonna roll stealth as well, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. You roll because you're rushing. You're gonna roll with disadvantage, just to let you.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to roll with disadvantage when you're in a hurry.
Well, I'm not
Because it's
hurrying.
harder. You're not hurrying?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna take my time.
Then
Just
yeah,
skipping
super
along.
sneak away.
Hey, Charlotte.
That is
Oh,
a
wow.
natural 20 on my perception.
Super sneak.
I rolled a 7. I ain't percepting shit. Sorry.
Top stare, I get the sun! Alright.
So yeah, natural 20 on my perception and 11 on my stealth.
So, feeling sufficiently sneaky, you make your way back towards the altar area, and it is starkly evident that A, Nyx and her father, as well as everybody else, are no longer here. And B, there are multiple trails of blood. One of the trails is red. Another of the trails is like this dark purplish blue.
Do I recognize the color from maybe when we stabbed another person back in Stormfell?
You've seen blue before.
Yeah, you do. You've seen this blood before.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, well, with the nat 20, can I follow the trail?
Absolutely, you can.
Or
I'll just follow Fidget.
So it goes like to the edge of this river that is flowing behind the altar sort of area, and then it immediately stops. But with that incredible perception check, you can see that the darkish purplish blue blood starts up on the other side, wherein the trail of like that thick dark red blood immediately goes around and like follows the curvature of the river as it goes towards the town.
so the red blood goes towards the town, the purplish blood travels away.
Both of them are going towards the town. Just somebody took a shortcut like a dick.
I see. Well, I'm going to follow the shortcut.
Let's go.
You're gonna go across the river?
Who took the shortcut?
The dark purplish blue blood took the shortcut. So the blood trail immediately stops and then starts up somewhere else.
Yeah, I feel you. I turn to Brenthazar.
That is the politest Charlotte, you're a dick I have ever heard.
Did
Did I reset the timer?
Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Forget that kind of stuff.
I should not be in charge of the timer. I can't hear curses.
Don't worry, I got you.
I turn to Brenthazar. Which one do we follow?
Well, the commotion seems to be coming from the town, but I feel they're both going towards the town, right?
Yeah, but I don't think we can take the
follow
priestess.
Yeah, maybe we should just follow the red then.
He might need help.
Meet up with the others.
Yeah. And Mithras could probably be of assistance if we have to fight her.
Yeah.
All right, so we follow the
All
red
right.
trail.
No.
Okay, so as all of you follow the red trail, on its path as it just follows like the gentle curvature of the river, I am immediately going to go to the group that went to the right towards the town. So can all of you make me a perception check, please?
Nat 20.
Nice.
Wow.
And can you guys, like...
21?
Chill. Oh my god. You guys cheating? Did you sacrifice a goat before this game that I didn't know about? Like,
It was 2.
You didn't hear goats
oh,
screaming.
2 goats. I mean, no, I did not, but, I thought my neighbor's dog was just getting a bath, but I guess not. Alright, so, both of you can clearly see that just outside, or just inside of, there are all of these houses, that are just sort of clustered together. You guys run past all of the fields where all of these crops are being grown, and immediately upon stumbling across like the first house, just this humble sort of stick built shack, essentially. It looks like it was never meant to be permanent, but has become so. And as you guys immediately run into town, you guys can see that there is like a set of legs just sticking out of a doorway that has been left open. And you take a glance to the right, and you can see that there is another individual just laying face down on the ground, like blood pooling around this individual's head area, like just outside of a doorway, like they were trying to escape something and didn't manage to get to safety in time. And as you look around, you can see that there are dozens of bodies just scattered, laying haphazardly around like they were killed in place before there was anything that they could do about it.
Well, I
So
guess
can
I'll
we
go.
hear commotion happening further on in the town?
It is incredibly silent. The silence is so thick it weighs heavily, like a thick blanket.
We're in danger.
Well, we need to
or-
find the danger.
I mean, I'll go over and start looking on the people whose legs are sticking out of doors.
Okay?
Like, is there anything
think-
like noteworthy? Like, is it just legs? Are they still attached to people?
No, they're still attached to, like, so from the angle you can only see that it was like legs sticking out, but as you get closer you identify that this is an individual who has fallen.
Okay, not next, not
And
useful.
and
Next
they're
door.
Nope. So you can immediately tell that none of these individuals are Nyx or Mithras.
Okay. I look to Rendell. Not again.
Yep. It's almost like he's following us.
I had hoped these druids would be a refuge. And turned out that, far be it from giving us shelter, we just brought them the storm.
Did have another thought about that with the tattoos on Blue Man Group's back.
Tell me.
Do you know what chosen are?
You mean somebody favored by their god or goddess?
Exactly.
You think he, of all people, was somehow
No.
the chosen gifted one of Umberly?
Not him specifically, but his sister.
That I'd be more willing to believe.
So, we're essentially dealing with demigods.
Indeed, but there are people currently probably dying.
Yeah, we should continue
In
this
the tree.
conversation later.
It was your thought. Lead on.
We're walking in, we're talking. Okay.
Yeah, walking and talking. Walk and talk.
So as you continue walking, you can see that there is what appears to be a trail of blood that like threads between a couple of the buildings and then continues down the path that you guys are already following.
I suppose we're headed the right way.
Yeah.
Is there anything off now that we're being at this point in time? I would make a perception check, I guess.
Yeah, and is there any sign of companions starting to catch up?
It's just kind of going off of that natural 20. Because you are in full battle mode, just looking at
Yeah.
everything, checking corners, making sure there's no threats. So you can tell that there are definitely people approaching, but you also recognize every single one of those footfalls.
Wait, so it's more than just Fidget and Balthazar? Like I hear
No.
more footfalls than just. Okay.
Last I checked, they both have 2 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
One of you hopping? Hold on. Which one are you? Oh, I almost reset the
I
timer
always
again.
walk on all
We're
fours.
dancing,
I should
so-
have stipulated that at the beginning.
Just-
Yeah.
Oh, that is a terrifying. No, thank you. Thanks, I hate it.
Large dragonborn, an oversized dragonborn.
We're
river
good.
dancing.
We're good. So yeah, you can tell that the rest of the party, minus Domino, has been following that blood trail and is now like.
Well,
Okay. Well, I mean, I
No
take stock
point
of
in
the
stopping.
situation pretty quick.
yeah. No real point in
and
stopping.
I point to this blood trail and I just go, I'm pretty sure this is Mithras and Nyx.
Then be ready to fight. Let's go. And I'll keep charging along.
Okay. So, as all of you like, round a corner and find where this particular blood trail leads, the reason you guys didn't hear anything is because Nyx is still incapable of making sound. You can see the horrified agony written plain across her face as she kneels above her father, pressing her palms to his abdomen, trying to staunch the frighteningly large amount of blood that is just flowing out of a wound in his abdomen. And laying next to him is a dagger that is missing its tip.
No.
Domino. Roll me a perception check, please.
We're gonna lose our healer, man.
That would be a natural 10.
So you don't hear someone sneak up behind you. But with the magical aura that you have placed around you, you can immediately sense that something incredibly evil has entered this area.
Okay, well then I will. Flamis Assis. I'll cast Shearing Smite and prepare for battle.
You hear a disembodied voice. Oh, I always find it amusing when gnats think that they can fight.
You will feel the wrath of Bahamut and the smite of law and order.
She appears in front of you, like startlingly close. She's like in your face as she appears in front of you. before she takes a single step back, throwing her arms wide. Says, take your best shot. But be careful. 'Cause after that, I will take mine.
You see, it is a game I will not engage in. I would never take a free strike on any foe. So if you wish to engage me in battle, it'll be together. But I will never take an advantage. It is against my honor.
Honor. That's a weird word, isn't it? You just kind of mold it and shape it to suit whatever it is that you think is right. Well, normally I would inform you that I'm not one to pass up a free blow. But yet it seems that I owe you and your friends my thanks.
I offer a deal. Take the body freely of your fallen friend, compatriot, perhaps brethren, and go in peace this time, and I will hinder you not, nor will my companions. For I'm sure this is a solemn moment for you to see one of your own fallen. I will at least give you that respect.
Oh, you have no idea what you're playing with, do you? I don't need his body. He already has a new one.
That's a problem.
That's
Yeah, it
fair.
sucks.
So this is the time to laugh about free blow, because I didn't think about it before I said it.
I
I
laugh.
thank you. I thank you, Ben, for being a little bit like you chuckled at it and then let it go. So thank you.
I was like trying so hard not to be like you and me both. Know what I'm saying?
Like, well, yeah, it's one of those things you say and you don't really think about it. All right, so you are correct, Domino. That is indeed a problem. Oh,
Well,
boy,
call
I see.
your game. Call out your game. Temptress. We've been harassed by you far too long. If this is where I shall make my final stand, I will do it with honor in a sacred druid's grove.
Well, yes. But by your own rules, if I don't hurt you, then you just have to stand there and watch. Isn't that right?
It depends what actions you take. If you were to harm those of benevolent spirit, then I would have to defend them. But if you're here to take the corpse, as I suspect, be so and be done with your taunts.
But taunting is so much more fun. Again, I don't need his body. I don't need anything else from you. All of you have played your little part. All of you have lost. Maybe you don't yet recognize how much, but you will. Just walks, like, past you, just brushing your shoulder with hers. And she just leaves.
Leaves as in walking leaves, just walking away.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
I will. I will
fully
follow.
turns her back on you and walks.
All right. Once she gets 20 feet, I will start to follow.
Okay. So she just calmly makes her way towards the mouth of the tunnel.
Do I know that this is the tunnel we came through?
Yes.
Do I see blood trails leading through the tunnel?
No.
Well, I will wait at the mouth of the tunnel to see if my companions arrive at some point, but I'm not going to follow her into the tunnel.
Oh, I did forget to note that she, there is a blood trail. She's leaving one. You can see that there are, like a series of like claw marks just like on her upper arm, that were definitely like bleeding more profusely at one point. But as she walks, it appears to be bleeding less and less with every step that she takes. I know you're back there. Following in my footsteps, are we?
Well, I noticed you're bleeding. That pains me. Perhaps I may bind your wounds and offer a gesture of goodwill.
Way too nice about it.
Interesting. Interesting. Would I owe you anything for this boon you wish to bestow? Or is it simply
I
out
do
of the goodness
this
of your heart?
indeed. It would be nice if you would consider your path forward more favorable to our cause, but I ask for nothing in return.
Perhaps you should be a little more aware of what I've just done. I've brought silence to an entire community for the second time, thanks to you.
What is your purpose for this? Please enlighten me.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I do have a nice charisma, but that will be a natural 2.
Oh.
Ah,
You guys rolled all the 20s
I thought we were
earlier.
finally going to get
You
some
know what?
answers.
No,
wasted
you know
it on
what?
Perception.
I am going to give you a preemptive point of inspiration. You can choose to use it now if you wish.
Absolutely, I'll use it now.
Okay. Because I was going to give you a point of inspiration for this exchange, so I might as well give it to you now. Also, I'm pretty sure... Oh no, I have a boon still.
Yeah. I think you just used it on the town.
No. No, actually, yeah. You know what? I would let that... I would have let that slide. That was kind of...
Come on, Domino. Big money, big money. We need a win.
Oh, I have to roll again?
Yes,
Oh,
you
we
do have
gotta
to
get
roll
a
again.
different dice.
Oh, good. The cursing timer's fucking over. Don't do it again, Steve.
No, it's a 7. My charisma, no,
Shit, fuck.
Not this time.
7.
That is interesting. Last I checked, 7 is higher than 4, isn't it?
Oh.
Well,
Usually.
So. She just looks at you like you're a problem that she's trying to figure out. Fine. If you really wish to know, since there's nothing you can do about it now anyways, I'll tell you. if you really want to know.
Indeed.
Allow me first to ask you a question. Do you really think that the story, that adorable little children's story that all of you read to yourselves, you really think that that's true?
Well, children's stories are meant for inspiration and courage in the young ones. So for those virtues, I do believe it is true.
Virtue. It's an odd word to choose. You see, I am here. We are here. Again, and again, and again. To bring back my mother. The one that you and your kind convinced a god to kill. So that you could conquer the seas. So you could move your little bits and bobs all around the world with so much more ease than you were before. Traveling over land with mountains in the middle takes time, takes money. And until my mother died, so did traveling over the seas. There was inherent risk. There was inherent loss. So you and the rest of your little gnats decided to convince a god to kill another. Because you deigned to control something you never could. And now it's back for revenge. And we will have it. One way or another. Because I can fail 1,000 times.
And will.
And then 1,000 times more. I can kill cities. I can destroy libraries. I can take history and rewrite it to the way that it needs to be. And there's simply nothing you can do about it. So I suggest that you take whatever version of honor you so desperately cling to and reshape it into something that will help you survive the world that is coming. Because it is coming. I suggest you rethink what you think you know. And with that, she disappears.
All right, well, I will diligently get out my piece of parchment and scratch down notes so I can remember
God, she's
it
putting
to...
notes. Oh my God, she said so many things. So to get the license plate. Did anybody get the license plate number?
So I can relay that to the wise men in our party.
All right. So
Which one of
Are
those?
any of us really wise?
I'm pretty sure it's literally just rental.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, we are so screwed.
Right?
Domino, where are you going?
So I'm going to head towards the city where the rest of my party went.
Okay. So you again walk past all of the bodies, dozens of them, just laying discarded where they fell. And you arrive about a minute after the discovery of Nyx and her father. So we're going to flip back and we're going to play through that minute. So Nyx is kneeling next to her father, desperately trying to stop the bleeding.
I'm immediately over there trying to help. And I'm looking
So
at
is Rendell.
Yep.
He's going in, checking for a pulse.
Roll me a medicine check.
With my assistance.
Go, wise man, go.
Isn't it
Go,
an
wise man,
intelligence
go,
check?
wise man, go, go,
Okay.
wise
Natural
man.
20.
Holy
Oh, let's
shit!
go!
Okay, stop it. There is some fuckery going on here. All I see is green. This is. Did you guys get a boon? Did somebody Did you give them a boon that I didn't know about? Where they fucking.
No, Roll20 decided that they were fed up with your shit.
Roll20 is my shit, apparently.
God determined we must be victorious.
That's the most polite Charlotte's a dick I've ever heard. God damn. Even the computers are against me, man. Okay. So, you can very quickly deal with this particular problem, Rendell, because you've done this before.
Boy, Nyx, I need you to move. I gotta get in there.
You can see the split second of hesitation before she just lifts her hands and backs off.
And in we go.
I'm doing my little nurse routine the same way that I did when we did this on Nyx.
So, with the natural 20, we can skip over all of that because we've done it before and we don't need to gross out the audience a second time.
Why not?
Describe
And-
surgery to me.
No. So you
That was creepy, Steve. That was creepy.
you with incredible precision and speed remove the inch or so that was missing from the end of the dagger.
Soon as I pull it out, I immediately cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level for 21 hit points.
Oh, nice. I investigate the knife.
Okay. So, just in the order of
Totally.
so you cast Cure
Yeah.
Wounds and just funnel healing magic into Mithras. As his fox, which was like sort of hovering with anxious energy the same way that Nyx is. Just crawls over and curls up in a little ball on his chest and just lays there, like sniffling ever so gently at Mithras' face before his eyes snap open.
Oh,
I also just kind of lay back, or not lay
If
back,
I-
but lean back in relief.
if I had a copper for every time I had to fish a piece of a dagger out of somebody, I'd have 2 coppers.
That's 2 more than you should have.
Stick with the party. You'll probably have a couple more.
I don't want any more.
Me neither.
He immediately sits up.
Whoa,
Easy.
whoa, sir.
Easy.
Careful. Don't overexert yourself.
My people, she said that she was going to kill. My people.
She already did.
Well.
Well, where would she be going next?
I don't know.
Did she take anything? What did she want?
She said something about silencing the song at the heart of it.
Oh, okay. She's going to kill the tree then. That's where would the heart of a tree be?
Generally inside the tree.
Yeah.
So we gotta go back outside.
Is there a
God
secret?
damn it.
Is there some sort of chamber down below where the tree has taken root
No,
originally?
you misunderstand. I am the heart of the tree. We all are the heart of the tree.
So I guess we find her before she gets the rest of them. Can you talk to the tree and find out where she is? I don't know how this
Actually,
relationship works.
he immediately just stands up, like a little bit shakily, but he stands up. I have a feeling I understand the depth of the problem that you have brought to me.
I think we should deal with her first.
You can certainly try.
Is there nothing that can now be done to heal her? What, you weren't talking about Nyx?
No, the tree. The tree.
Oh, my bad.
No, I suspect that the blue lady, is off trying to murder more people in order to kill Tree forever.
Well, it appears like she's already killed everybody that's here.
Here, but are there more people anywhere else in the tree? Is this it?
No,
Well,
this is not it.
So where are we going?
He reaches down and picks up the dagger and just shows it to all of you, while it is still slick with his blood. Just says, she was trying to kill the Mithrai at their heart.
What, take away magic?
Correct.
Without you, all of this falls apart? The tree, the cavern, collapses?
A bit collected, it sounds like.
What is it that you're holding back, in truth? There's some sort of force that you are the gate, holding it back, and she is trying to set free. She keeps talking about her mother. I take it that's Umber Lee, dead goddess. What is your function in this delicate ecosystem that she is trying to upset?
The Mithrai are the ones who put her mother to sleep. And if the song is not sung, she will awaken.
And then?
And then everything we know is gone.
I thought she was the bitch of the deep.
There are multiple mothers in this story.
Oh.
And the one who wants to raise this earth out of vengeance for her daughter cannot be consoled, cannot be reasoned with. She is a deity of pure chaos and storm. And it took all of our power to simply make her slumber. So if she wakes,
Well, maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe we
No, but
did
that's what
this.
evil lightning cultists want.
No, but listen, we put our finger on the scale of balance, and this is what happens. Who are we to stand in the way of the blowback?
I would ask you, who is she to murder all these people in order to enact this plan in the first place?
Well, I think we've been walking around in ignorance thinking we're the heroes. I think we need more context. I think we need to hear their side of the story first.
Imbaro gestures to the trail of blood on the ground and says, I think she's explained herself enough.
I think this is a very convenient moment to have Domino roll up, don't you?
Howdy, gang!
Companions, it looks like Levitica has left a trail of death and destruction in her path.
An all too familiar sight. I don't know.
Well, I will let you know. I just parlayed with her, and she told me a tale of woe and her motivation for the murderous streak and the vengeance in her heart.
What could possibly motivate something like this?
She is beyond reasoning because her mother was killed by the gods. And she says it was simply for their free use of the sea.
Is this true?
Mithras nods. Before he looks at you, like he's looking into your soul. And it was your people that did it. And that's where we're going to end the session for today. Alright, so thank you everybody for joining us for Melody of the Maelstrom. Yeah, I enjoyed that episode immensely. That was really fun.
Somebody
Okay,
did.
so
That was good. Like, geez.
sponsors. Yeah, so thank you to D&D Beyond. Thank you to Effects May Vary. Check out our Patreon. Mama Bear, we appreciate you. We love you. We haven't forgotten about you. Previous sessions potentially, but not this one. And also make sure you check out our merch. We have Pride merch, so this is the perfect month to encourage you to buy Pride stuff, because, like, you can wear it. I mean, for the rest of the year, but, like, definitely during this month. Does anybody have any shows or anything coming up?
Yeah,
Anyone?
July 3rd. Mute Sounds will be playing. Let me double check that date real quick. July 6th. It's a Saturday. We'll be playing The Tale of the Junction with a bunch of instrumental and prog bands, running the gamut from chill to full on, like, speed metal stuff. It's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah.
I understood nothing up until speed metal.
Just metal, but
June
really
22nd,
fast.
I'm playing Keswick's Music in the Streets.
Awesome.
At the Pioneer Village out by the Rock in Georgina.
And FX May Vary is going to be playing at the 10 Gallon Bar and Grill in Newmarket, Ontario, also on July 6th. Sorry to have to split the ticket there, Ben.
Come to the tail.
Go see Mute Sounds. Go see Mute Sounds.
Honestly,
Is July 6th a holiday?
Did that go in here?
it's a Saturday.
I think so.
That's close enough in this economy.
Alright.
And we should aim sometime in the summer or early fall to do another FX Mute Sounds show.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
We'll
talk to you about that. All right, so anything coming up with Dispel?
No, just working on getting some funding to do a theatrical.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Ooh, very exciting.
Okay, so I think with that, because we didn't get hit with a party appreciation, and I'm gonna keep talking so that we don't. Don't you dare! if you're still here, we love you. We appreciate you. And if you enjoy what you see, if you want to share this story with other people, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that shit that people usually ask you to do at the end of a
Tell your
stream.
friends.
Do that. Do it. Share it with your friends. Be like, hey, watch this nerd shit. You'll enjoy it. Trust. Yeah, all that stuff.
Legit though,
And
tell your friends. Like
tell your
that's
friends.
honestly that's the best thing anybody can do for creative
Yep.
work, whether it's music or D&D or art, whatever. Just like tell people that you like it, and tell them to check it
Yeah.
out. That's how this happens.
You said it so much better than I did. Like,
Sorry.
maybe I should let you do this. He's like, I say the awkward word, and he goes like, he words good. So I should let him do the word good, because I don't word good.
I word
Unless I'm doing a ridiculously evil monologue, and then I word so good.
Oh yeah.
I gotta be evil to be good. Anyways.
If you have no friends, like, you know what? We appreciate you showing up.
If you have no friends, tell your mom. Tell your dad.
Tell your mom.
Tell your uncle.
Tell strangers.
That weird
Your
uncle that
mom.
always comes to Christmas and only to
All
Christmas.
right,
Tell him.
squirrel.
But yeah, we love you guys. We appreciate you. We will see you in a bit. Have a good night.